Okay, so this is the example for composite body centroid analysis. Okay, so you are given this particular shape, and then you need to find the centroid of this shape lah. Okay, so for the first step, you need to divide the shape into the simple geometry shape. Okay, for example, for the first one, we have a rectangle here. Okay, if I can put a color. So this is the first one, this rectangle, and we denote as A. Okay, for this one. And then the second one is we can take the triangle. Okay, we denote as B. Okay, and then the third one is quarter circular. Okay, this one we can denote it as C. This is quarter circular. And then the last one is take chocolate. Okay, the last one is semicircular. Okay, this one. This is the whole we also consider as a shape. Okay, but the whole shape you need to subtract from the whole object, so you need to define it as negative. Okay, so that's why in the previous lecture we defined the whole as a negative element. So the rest is positive. Okay, the visible one is positive. Okay, so after you finish identifying the shape for each of the geometry, so next what you need to do is to build up your table. Okay, step 2, make up and fill the table using parts A, B, C and D. Okay, so do your table here. Okay, so you have we call it X segment. Okay, so you have how many shape? Just now we already discussed. We have A, B, C and D. Okay, so A is rectangle, B is triangle, and C is semicircular. Sorry, C is actually quarter circular, and D is semicircular. Okay, so what's includes in your table? Okay, so the first one is the area of each of the geometry shape here. So when it is area, so the unit is inch squared. Okay, and then the next one you're gonna have X bar and Y bar, means that centroid of X bar and Y bar for each of the geometry shape. Okay, the rectangle here will have their own center, and triangle it has its own center. Okay, and so on. So the unit is inch. Okay, inch, because it is a distance. Okay, the next two column is you need to multiply the A with X and Y bar. So the first last column is A X bar and A Y bar. Okay, so the next step is to fill up the table. Okay, for the first one, let's calculate the area for the rectangle. Okay, let's fill up the column for area first. So we calculate the area for rectangle first. Okay, the area for rectangle is the width and the length. The length is 6, and then the width is 3. Width is 3. So 6 times 3 is 18, isn't it? 18 inch squared. Don't need to put unit here. Okay, we already have here. Okay, next one is triangle. How to calculate the area of triangle? The formula to calculate the area of triangle is 1/2 multiply with the length and the width. Okay, the width is 3 and the length is also 3. Okay, this one is equals to 4.5. Okay, so here is 4.5. The next one is to calculate a quarter circular area. So how to calculate the quarter circular area? So for this one, you can refer to the previous slide, lecture 19. It has a formula how to calculate the area here. So for quarter is pi r squared over 4. So for semicircular is pi r squared over 2. Okay, so we're gonna use this two equation to calculate the semicircular and quarter circular segment. So the next shape is quarter circular. So we are using the formula of pi r squared over 4 to calculate the area. So the r here is the radius of the circular, which is 3 inch. Okay, so substitute into the equation pi 3 squared over 4. This is equals to 9 pi over 4. Okay, so here is 9 pi over 4. And then for the last one is semicircular. Okay, this segment. Okay, we use the formula of pi r squared over 2 to calculate the area. This is equals to, the r here is, the radius for semicircular is 1. So pi 1 squared over 2, this is equals to pi over 2. Okay, so please remember that because the semicircular is a hole. So for the segment of hole, the value of area will be negative. Okay, so here is negative pi over 2. Next one is we are going to fill up the column for x bar and y bar. This is the location of centroid for each of the segment here. Okay, so let's do for the first one. For the rectangle, what is the location for x bar and y bar? So for A, for the rectangle here, the centroid is must be upon of the center of the shape lah. Okay, so the center here at the location of x bar is half of the dimension. So half of the 6 here. 6 over 2 is equals to 3. And then for the height here, this one is 3, so half of it is 3 over 2, which is 1.5 lah. So your x bar for rectangle is 3, the y is 1 over 1.5. And then the next one, we need to determine the center for the triangle. Okay, so for triangle, if you want to find the center here, so you need to use the formula of 1 over 3 for x bar is equals to 1 over 3 times the width here, width, and for y bar is equals to 1 over 3 times height. Okay, height. Okay, this is for triangle. Different with the rectangle or square, because it is at the center, it is symmetry, so it is simply at the center, which means that this one is x bar is equals to 1 over 2 half of width and half of height. Okay, different with the triangle, so please remember this one, so please bear in mind. So for x bar and y bar for triangle, we calculate using this formula. x bar is equals to 1 over 3. The width here is 3. So this one is equal to 1. Y bar is equals to 1 over 3. The height also 3. So this one is equals to 1. Okay. So because we use the axis here as our reference, so we cannot simply put the 1 here as an x bar here. Okay. So we need to, because let's say I mark the centroid over here. So this one is 1. So we must take the location is from the origin here, 0. Which means that for x bar is from here to here. Okay. So this means that from here to here is 6 plus 1 is equals to 7. Okay. Please understand that. So for x bar, for the segment of triangle is 7. And then for y bar, from here to here, okay, is remain 1. Okay, 1 inch. So here is 1 inch. Okay, the next one is quarter circular. To find the x bar and y bar, you can use there has a formula here to find the x bar and y bar for quarter circular and semicircular. You can refer back once again in the previous lecture slide. So for x bar and y bar for quarter circular and semicircular is using this equation. Okay. So to find the x bar and y bar for quarter circular, we are using the formula of x bar. This is for x bar is 4r over 3 pi. Okay. Same goes to y bar. 4r over 3 pi. Okay. So here is so let me redraw the semicircular. So this is your x. This is your axis, right? Axis x and axis y. So your location of semicircular is over here. Okay. The radius is 3. And then here is 3. Because the axis origin is over here. So when it is to the left, so the value here is negative. Okay. Upwards remain positive. Okay. So this is for x bar and this one is for y bar. Okay. So substitute this value into the x bar and y bar equations. Okay. So this one become negative 4. Substitute the r with the negative 3. So become negative 4 3 over 3 pi. And then the y bar is 4 3 pi. Then put these two value into this table. So here is 4 3 pi. And then the last one is to find the location of centroid for semicircular. So let's refer back to the previous slide. Okay, for semicircular, the x bar is 0. Okay, and the y bar is 4p over 3 pi or 4r over 3 pi. Same with the quarter circular one. So the x bar for semicircular is simply 0. Okay, and then the y bar, the formula is for r over 3 pi. And then the r here is for y bar for semicircular is 1. So become 4 pi. Okay. So over here is 4 over 3 pi. So you already finished fill up all this column here. So for this column, you just multiply the area with the x bar, and this one the area with the y bar. Okay, simply multiply it. Okay, so for the rectangle x bar, multiply with a is 18 times 3, so become 54. And for this one is 18 times 1.5, become 27. Okay, so please do for the rest. You will get for triangle x bar is 31.5, 4.5. Then this one is negative 9.9. And for semicircular, this one is 0. This one is 2/3. Okay, so sum up all the value at this particular column and this column. We can say that this one is summation of a x bar, and this one is summation of a y bar. Okay, after you sum up, you will get for this one is 76.5, and this one is 39.83. One more thing I forgot is you need also sum up the area here. So this one, so sum up all the area. So this one is become 28. Okay. So to find the centroid for the whole shape or the whole body, so you need to use the formula of the general formula, which is x bar is equals to summation of x bar a over summation of a. Okay, and then for y bar is equals to summation of y bar a over summation of a. Okay, so this one you already have the value, okay, which is this one. Okay, and the summation of a is this one. So for x bar is equals to 76.5 over 28, and for y bar is 39.83 over 28. So this one is equals to 2.74 cm, 1.42 cm. This one is 3, sorry. Okay, so this is the location of the centroid for the whole body, which is around for x bar is 2, 1, 2, around here 2, and then for y bar is 1.42, 1.42. It's over here, somewhere here. Okay, so this is your x bar and y bar for the whole shape. Okay, the centroid x bar and y bar for each shape is the one in the column here. Okay, this one. Okay, but for this one is for the whole shape. Okay, that's all. Thank you.